Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Game Fountain. Here's why Amazon is making an attempt to get back into video games. Amazon struggles to advance in video game industry. Amazon's year-long effort to invade the $130 billion video game industry is hitting a rough patch. The company last week laid off several dozen employees from its division that develops video games, according to people familiar with the matter. Amazon has struggled to produce a hit and make inroads with internal software it hoped would lead more game developers into becoming customers of its cloud service, Amazon Web Services. An Amazon spokesman declined to specify how many jobs were eliminated. The company said in a statement that it was reorganizing to focus on 2 games under development and new projects, and would assist the affected employees in finding jobs within Amazon. Kotaku earlier reported on the layoffs. Amazon's troubles in video game creation show how even one of the world's biggest companies can struggle to break into different markets. The online retail giant causes concern among companies in other industries when it moves into their businesses. Amazon has become a leader in cloud computing, a major Hollywood studio, and is emerging as a threat in advertising, logistics, and healthcare. It's had its missteps too. Earlier in the week, Amazon said it would shut down its restaurant delivery service after it failed to gain traction. Its attempt at selling its own smartphone failed several years ago. Amazon's overall push into video games isn't a bust. The company in 2014 purchased for $980 million Twitch Interactive Inc., a live streaming platform beloved by gamers. Last year, people spent 505 billion minutes watching live streams on Twitch, up from 355 billion in 2017, according to its new data. Wedbush analyst Michael Pachter estimates Twitch made $400 million in revenue last year, double from the year Amazon purchased it.
As such, that's one of the concerns a lot of consumers have with an all-digital future, and it's a question that's easily disregarded by these gigantic titans in the tech industry.
When Crucible launched on May 20th, it arrived with very little fanfare. It's important to understand the type of game that Crucible is, a team-based online multiplayer shooter more akin to Overwatch than to Fortnite. But its gameplay takes more inspiration from the world of MOBAs, League of Legends, and Dota 2, for instance, and in competitive shooters. Also, as of note, it's a free-to-play game with a PC focus, which puts it in direct competition with games like Valorant from Riot Games. Amazon's goal for Crucible was to attract tens of millions of players and, with any luck, have it become a major esport game. The contrast between how Crucible launched and how Valorant launched is illustrative of why the former failed while the latter is succeeding. When Valorant launched this year, it was available in a closed beta that you could only get access to by watching Twitch streamers play the game live. Through a drop system tied to Twitch accounts, viewers would gain free access to the beta. This way, new Valorant players had already had some idea of how to play the game because they'd watch someone else play it live. In the weeks leading up to and following launch of Crucible in late May, Amazon didn't utilize its own streaming service. Amazon owns Twitch to promote the game. There were no major streamers playing the game and hyping it up, no trailers for the game running as ads, and a no drop system to gain early access. Similarly on YouTube, where gaming dominates attention, ads for Crucible were never anywhere to be seen.
How you use them is up to you. Whether you join the fight as the evil genius Tosca with her evil acid scattergun, or the robot Bug and his seed pod turrets, there's a hunter to fit every playstyle. Other examples.
With little advertising and little to no buzz from the press, very few people ever played Crucible. As of May 21st, the day after it launched, Crucible had around 25,000 concurrent players at peak. By May 22nd, it had already disappeared from Steam's Top 100, a list of most played games on Steam that bottoms out at around 5,000 concurrent players, which is to say, 2 days after launch, fewer than 5,000 people were playing Crucible at any given time. By comparison, the most played game on Steam averages around 1 million concurrent players, a spot usually occupied by Counter-Strike Global Offensive, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, and Dota 2. These numbers would be bad for a premium game, a game that people had to pay for up front, but they're especially bad for a free-to-play multiplayer game where the business model is based on bringing in huge numbers of players. The logic for free-to-play games is you bring in a ton of players and then either sell ads that appear in-game based on those huge user numbers, or sell in-game cosmetic items that players can purchase. Fortnite is a great example of this. The game costs nothing to play and has tens of millions of players. If just 1% of players buy in-game items, Fortnite maker Epic Games profits handsomely. Analysts estimate Fortnite made $1.8 billion in 2019. Simply put, if no one's playing your game, there's no one to buy those virtual items, a major issue when your business model is predicated on a huge user base. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.